2022 was packed full of wild weather across the world. Let's take a look back at some of this year's extreme international weather stories, starting with flooding. Impacts from flooding were felt across all four corners of the globe, including the wettest year on record in Sydney, or the deadly flooding across Pakistan, where monsoonal rains killed more than 1,700 people when 5 times their monthly rainfall fell in just a few days. Deadly flooding was reported on every major continent, but there was a lot more than just flooding. While the Atlantic hurricane season only saw 3 landfalling hurricanes, there were quite a few abroad. Madagascar saw 4 tropical cyclones over the course of a single month. South Korea and Japan were battered by super typhoon Hinnamnor. In the Philippines, it was Nalgi that wreaked havoc and killed 40 people. Let's head to the Middle East next to talk snowstorms. In Turkey, more than 2.5 feet of snow piled up in portions of Istanbul, shutting the city down. Cars were stranded on roadways, and one of the world's busiest airports shut down. In Greece, a similar story unfolded as the city of Athens shut down for days while residents shoveled their way out. We go from cold to hot after several European heat waves smashed record temperatures. The European Union says they saw 53,000 excess deaths in the month of July. But the heat was just part of the problem. Wildfires torched large swaths of land this year. Spain had a notoriously rough year when it came to fires. Officials say more than 600,000 acres were torched by wildfires, making it the worst year on record for the Iberian nation. Across the entire European continent, nearly 2 million acres were burnt, making it the second worst fire season for EU countries as a whole. Mother Nature wasn't satisfied with just wild weather this year. Volcanoes also topped this year's headlines. Flocks of tourists rushed to Iceland to see lava flowing from one of the nation's many volcanoes. From landslides to waterspouts, severe storms to out-of-this-world images of our own galaxy, WeatherNation has brought you some of the most extreme headlines from across the world in 2022 and will continue to do so in 2023. For WeatherNation, I'm meteorologist Taban Sharifi.